I talk to quite a lot of people when it comes to people asking about getting videos for their business, marketing videos for their business. And one of the common questions, and I don't know if they explicitly ask this, to be perfectly honest, they don't explicitly ask this, but they want to know if the videos are going to work, right? I mean, if you are a business owner, especially if you have some sort of a independent contractor, consultant, coach, whatever it might be, some sort of professional, where it's really reliant on you to bring home the bacon, so to speak, you want to know the videos are going to work. So I want to talk about one situation, and this is one of probably several, but this is probably the best scenario or best case study I can use to demonstrate the effectiveness of videos and how they can impact your business. So I have a friend named Steve Bridge. He is a money coach with Money Coaches Canada. He is a certified financial planner, and he is an advice-only financial planner, which means he doesn't actually sell any products. His only purpose is to offer the best financial advice that you as an individual could need. I'm going to actually link to his website in the comment section so you can actually check out, or the description, so you can check out his website and learn more about what he does. And while you're there, you'll see the videos that I made for him. And that's what I want to talk about, is I want to talk about the videos that I made for him and the impact they had and the process and why we created that video and those particular videos especially. So let's go back in time a little bit to when Steve first approached me to talk about videos. Steve and I are in networking groups together, and every time he stood up, it was always a little bit hard to figure out exactly what he was trying to communicate. It wasn't because he didn't know his topic. It's that he knew it so well that he had trouble picking the parts that would be easy for us to understand at that time. And with introductions in our networking groups being only 60 seconds, it's hard to communicate that quickly and effectively. And the whole purpose of those groups is so that we would be able to refer business to him. So if we don't really quite understand what he's talking about, it's really hard for us to refer business to him. This is also a problem because when he's trying to market himself, how is he supposed to make people understand that he's the best choice? So when he came to me and said, Carl, I want to make a video. I really just want to communicate my message to my audience in a clear way. So what we did was we started with my typical process, which is I gave him a questionnaire. And the questionnaire actually contains questions about who he is, what he does, what makes him special, what is it that his clients find unique about him and his services. So we also go into a really sort of deep dive into who his clients are, because the message that we're trying to convey in the video, ultimately it's going to fall onto their ears. It's ultimately going to be them that are going to decide, should I work with you or not? Should I book that consultation with you or not? So with that goal in mind of we want to get people to book a call with Steve, to set up a time with him, and knowing what kind of people they are, we actually ended up finding out that there were 3 distinct groups that Steve enjoyed working with the most. These are his ideal clients, right? Every business has an ideal client. You may have one ideal client, you may have several, but you definitely have a client that works well with you, that you work well with them, and that somehow the two of you just make it work somehow. The two of you are just really great together. Once we got through the questionnaire and we identified those ideal clients, we decided, okay, look, we're going to write a script. It's going to be a minute long. And for a 1-minute video to be impactful, you really have to hit home with the pain points, with knowing the audience, with communicating with them right away, that you understand who they are and why they are watching the video. The result of that video, once it got published, the video did a phenomenal job of communicating exactly what Steve does to his ideal audience. The right message to the right audience. What I always say, it did that. How do I know? Steve told me that people who saw the video instantly knew that they wanted to work with him.
I originally hired Quan Multimedia because I was having a challenge getting my message across via email and the website. Carl came in, took the time to understand my business, asked very good questions, and crafted an excellent video that got my message across that I couldn't have done through other mediums. Probably every week or two, someone will approach me and tell me they had watched either the introduction video that Carl had made for me or one of the many other ones. Their feedback is they get an idea of my approach and what it will be like to work with me before they even come to see me. These messages couldn't be done through just looking at a picture on a web page. People will actually say to me they chose to work with me because they saw a video. Since I've had these videos made and released them on my webpage, my conversions have gone way up. People come into me as, shall we say, warm leads, and they're much more willing to work with me. I save a lot of time by working only with people who are my ideal clients and who want to work with me personally. I'm very happy I had these videos made. They've been a really, really good long-term investment.
So beyond that intro video, we actually created, as Steve mentioned, several other videos. And that is the whole reason why you want to work with a video marketing agency that understands the buying cycle and understands a sales funnel. Because most videographers will give you that one video and that'll be it. But when Steve talked to me, I said, look, you not only need your introduction video, but you also need some FAQ videos, because your target audiences, your 3 ideal clients, they're going to have questions. They're still not going to be 100% sure they're going to work with you. They might really love you. They might already be 85, 90% sure they're going to work with you. And that's already a really great number, obviously. But if we can get them to the point where they're excited to work with you, because now they have more knowledge and education about why they want to work with you, then that just makes it all the more powerful. And as Steve mentioned in his testimonial, these people were like warm leads for him. So we created the FAQ videos with that in mind, that we would be filling in any gaps that weren't included in the original introduction video, that were targeted for the specific questions and pains and whatever answers people needed in order for them to realize that Steve is knowledgeable, an expert, and is the right person to help them out. We also then included some testimonial videos, another key component, which is to show that other people have used the services, that there is some proof there. We all love reviews. We love checking reviews when we go to a restaurant, when we watch a movie, when we buy something online. We're checking reviews all the time to make sure that someone else has already tried it so that we're not going to end up making the mistake. And so we also then chose people for the testimonials that fit the ideal target audiences that Steve was going after. His ideal clients were featured in those testimonials. What he could do then is, let's say for example, someone has never heard of him before, but he knows that they are his ideal client. Then he can send them the testimonial video that is from that ideal client. He can also send them the FAQ videos that would help them understand, oh yeah, right, these are the questions I had. Great, you already have the answers for them. And of course, his intro video, which solidifies who he is, what he does, why people would want to work with him, and to get a sense of what his personality and character is like as well. If you watch the video, you'll know exactly what I mean. So, I hope that you now have a better idea as to why these intro videos are so important and why I always recommend that everyone get a business introduction video. It's really the gateway to you and your business, but it's not the only thing that you need. You also need those other components, the FAQ videos, the testimonial videos. You might even need something that introduces the exact product or service that you're trying to sell. The overall point here is that you should probably work with a video marketing agency that understands buying cycles, sales funnels, customer journeys, whatever you want to call it. They need to understand how a person who's going to buy something is going to make a decision. When they know that, when you know that, you can be confident that the video you're going to get is going to actually work. And as you heard from Steve, he has made back his money many times over. He basically listened to what I said from beginning to end, and it worked. So if you're interested in finding out how you can use videos to promote yourself and your business, book a call with me. have a conversation, tell me about your business, and I can give you some ideas as to how we can make videos work for you and your business. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos that are showing up here on the screen so you can learn more about video marketing and about how you could use videos for your business. Until then, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.